Hi, I'm Michelle Masters. One of the things that I hear most often from people after they've taken Money Magic is the changes that have come up out of the blue. That's the phrase I hear over and over and over again, that it came up out of the blue. There was a guy who wanted to, he set a certain date as a goal. He wanted to have a certain amount of money in the bank and have his debt cleared up. That didn't even look possible. But when that date came, he had exactly the amount of money in the bank that he had wanted. His debt was cleared. That's happened to more than one person. It happened again this last fall to somebody who in October wanted to be debt-free by the end of the year and have $10,000 in her bank account. And that happened. By the end of the year, the debt was gone. There was $10,000 in the bank. Somebody gave her, she had a car to drive, she had a place to live, and just after that, she got some steady work to complement her normal work out of the blue. That's the way it keeps happening, time and time again. We had a couple who'd been looking for a house for 2 years, who left during one of the breaks of the class to go look at a house. They came back the next day at lunch. They went and signed the papers that were in escrow by the time the class was over after 2 days. 2 years they'd been looking. We had another fellow who'd been looking for an apartment for months. The day after the class, he found the apartment he wanted. There was also a fellow who was doing some work for me on the class, and so had been just going through some of the material, who had his best month ever just after that. A guy who did our video editing, his income quadrupled without him doing anything differently the month after he was doing all the editing. We've had so many people. We've had people who the day after the class get called in out of the blue for a promotion, a $4,000 promotion. Another guy, it was a $30,000 promotion, plus a whole lot extra of the kind of projects he wanted to do. That's another thing that happens. People start to get more of the work they want and less of the work they don't. Another woman said to me, what used to be her financial ceiling is now her financial floor. She won't even go there. That's too little for her now. But more money is coming to her. She's making more money, doing the kinds of work she really wants to be doing. Somebody else found, a lot of found money comes up. Again, out of the blue. A bank account, somebody says, was closed, but the bank insists, no, we owe you this money. Another lady who was retired got called in suddenly to Social Security, and the Social Security lady started going through some history, found out she was eligible for some benefits she didn't even know. It was an extra $1,400 a month, out of the blue. They called her for the appointment, and this lady found this for her. She could never have seen that coming. She thought it couldn't happen because she was on a fixed income. Another guy, he thought the project he was working on was going to be paid in dollars. After Money Magic, they sent him a check, and they paid him in British pounds, which was almost double what he thought he was going to get. We've had people who just wanted to be able to continue to make money but have more time with their family. And lo and behold, that happened. Somehow they're making the same amount of money but having more time. It's a little freaky because they can't figure out how it's happening, but these are the kind of results we hear over and over again. Or like my friend Ike, who when he took the class, he had one sandwich shop, and now he's got upwards of 8 or 9. And within the first year after the class, his business increased tenfold. These are the kind of changes that make this class worth doing for me. Because when that kind of possibility opens up for people, it allows them to be in charge of their life and live more of a life that has meaning, that has fulfillment, instead of struggle and limitation. Because nobody's life is made better by people struggling needlessly against what are basically old unconscious beliefs. When beliefs change, lives change. My friend and colleague R.C. Peck, you may have seen him on TV, on Bloomberg or on CNN. He's a financial planner and advisor, and one of the things he says is we move at the speed of our beliefs. This is so true. When beliefs change, lives change. So I hope you'll come take Money Magic, because every time we have a class, the best part of it is hearing about all the things that show up for people without them doing anything differently, out of the blue. I hope you'll be one of those people. Thank you.